All right, welcome everybody to the 2024 Old Trapper Mountain West Football Championship Game post-game press conference. We are live on the Mountain West Network. Please silence your cell phones if you would for us. Joined on stage here by the UNLV Rebels, Barry Odom, Jack Haas, Jackson Woodard, and Haj Malik Williams. If you have questions, you can raise your hand. We'll have our mic runners bring you the mic. If you can state your name and affiliation, we would appreciate that. We'll allow you a question and a follow-up, and we'll come back to you if time permits. We're going to open up with a comment from head coach Barry Odom. Then we'll take questions for student athletes only. And when you're done with the student athletes, then we'll come back to Coach Odom. We'll start with you, Coach.
Yeah, I want to make sure publicly that I say how proud I am of our football team and our program on the steps that these guys have taken to build on a national stage a relevant team. And 2 years in a row now competing for a championship. From where we started to where this group has brought us, forever thankful and grateful for the things that they have done every single day. Credit to Boise and their team. They're a really good football team that will make a lot of noise here in the postseason. So hate it that we couldn't get the win tonight for our seniors and for our program. Did a lot of really good things over the course of the season. And, you know, it's obviously hard when you come up short of what your goals, your dreams, and the things that you've poured your soul into. It's really hard when you come up short. We got a really good group of guys that have represented our university, our conference, in such a great way. And I think, you know, I will use the lessons that I've learned from these guys for the rest of my life. I'm very thankful for them. And be happy to answer any questions when it's my time.
Thank you, Coach. If you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll get you the mic, and we'll start with questions for our student athletes down in front here.
Yeah, Haj, you guys got going, late in the fourth quarter, but for most of the game, seemed like it was a grind for the offense. Just, what do you think was the issue for most of the night?
Honestly, I feel like we did a great job of moving the ball, but it was just getting first downs and standing on the field. Our third down conversion, I'm sure, was pretty bad. And just staying ahead of the sticks. We kind of got behind the sticks at times, put us in a bad situation, and then they kind of pinned our ears back with the blitz early in the game. But, I'm just proud of the fight. We didn't quit. We didn't hold our head down. We continued to push, and then, got that first one in. And, you can go all day about what you could have done or should have done, and I feel like I'm just proud as a quarterback, from the offense continuing to fight and my love for them.
Jackson, late in the first half, Jeanty had that 75-yard touchdown. Just what happened on that play, and what sort of impact did that have on your defense?
Yeah, just people got out of their gaps, which, happens, but we got to make up for it and get him on the ground. Once he gets to that second level, he's a really good player. He's going to make plays, but we got to limit it. I don't know how long it was, 70-something yards. He's a really good player, but he made a good play.
Other questions from the room for student athletes down in front?
Jackson, I see the emotion in your eyes. What are you feeling right now falling short to the Broncos?
Defeat. We set out to win a championship and got to the championship and lost. Which makes it an unsuccessful season, and that hurts. When you pour your life and soul into this game, make sacrifices, miss out on things that, just to win. And ultimately we came up short, and that hurts. It hurts for my brothers, my teammates, these coaches, city of Las Vegas. It's hard.
Really question for all three of you. In talking with a lot of the fans today, they really said no matter what happened today, the meaning behind this season that you guys have given these fans is something that they're going to take with them forever. And especially with what's happened today. It's a one-year anniversary of a tragedy that happened on campus. So what does it mean to you to know that you've provided lifelong memories for Las Vegas?
Man, our fans are great. They've shown up to every game, especially home games, and we didn't get it done for them. We came up short. It hurts, but I want them to know that we poured our heart and soul into every single game. We were really did everything, gave everything we had for them, and yeah, just thankful for them.
Any more for the room down front?
For Jack first and then Haj Malik, how much effect did the noise have in the first half? You guys had some miscommunication there, and then later in the game in the red zone, it was pretty tough. It was pretty loud. So the noise factor.
Yeah, you know, they brought the crowd. They definitely brought the crowd. I feel like a couple of times it was just on me, you know, being more louder, being more clear on what we wanted to do. At the end of the day, communication, like I said, when you lack thereof or you have great communication, that's the keys to victory. You know, we had a couple mishaps. You know, I take full accountability for that, and I feel like that was a factor in the game.
Yeah, no, I mean, I completely agree. You know, obviously Boise has a great fan base. You know, a lot of people came out, but at the end of the day, it's you know, control what we can control, and we could control that. So it's definitely an area that we need to get better, and something we could have done better throughout the game.
Mike in the back.
For Jackson, you've tackled a lot of people in your life. What distinguishes trying to tackle Jeanty?
Yeah, you know, first off, I said it earlier, he's a really good player. I got a lot of respect for him. His low center of gravity, you can't tackle him like you tackle most people. You know, you got to wrap his legs up and hold on until he's on the ground. You never know when he's not going to be on the ground, and I think that's the biggest thing. When you have him, you don't fully have him, and that's the difference between him and most guys. I got a lot of respect for the kid. He's a really good player. He's going to do a lot of good things.
This is for anybody. I mean, I know you guys have said that any weather is the perfect weather for UNLV football, but it's like freezing out there, and we saw like dropped interceptions and things like that. Can anybody just talk about the difficulties in playing in the cold like this?
We were ready for it. I mean, I don't think the cold had any factor on the game.
Question for all three of you. What are you most proud of when you look back at this season?
Perseverance. You know, I feel like we've been through, like any organization, been through a lot of ups and downs, but the brotherhood, that's something like Coach was saying, you take with you forever. You know, I'm so proud of this team and how we stuck together through it all. You know, when even the doubt, naysayers, people trying to turn us, you know, make things out of whatever, storylines, everything, man. We just got closer and closer each week, each day. And, you know, we came to work. You know, I never seen a team that really handled business like this, you know, and I feel like, of course, right now our feelings and emotions have us feeling like everything was a failure, man. But when you look back on it and the men that we became, you know, the family we became, I feel like that goes beyond years. You know, I feel like we set the bar, you know, for UNLV football, Las Vegas community, and everything, so on and so forth. So I'm so proud to even just be able to have the opportunity, you know, to go to war with these guys each and every day.
Yeah, I'm just proud of the teammates. Man, they stepped up. We have a really high standard around here. And they exceeded it. Everyone got better this season. I'm just proud of the guys.
Yeah, really same answer. You know, just a brotherhood we've built here. City of Vegas getting behind us. And like Kaj was alluding to, I think just building those stepping stones for the program in the future, especially being, you know, this is my last year, so that's something you got to put your name on, and that's a good feeling.
Take one more for our student athletes down here in front.
You guys still have a bowl game left. You three are leaders in the locker room. How do you keep the team motivated for that upcoming game?
Yeah, it's just like any game. Go to work, go back to work, let's go win it. We take pride in winning. That's the ultimate goal of our team is to go win. So it's just going to be another game. Got to go win it.
Jackson, Haj, appreciate your time. Yep. Good luck in your bowl game. We'll now take questions for Coach here in just one moment. Questions for Coach? We'll go down here in front. Ed?
Hey, Barry, playing off the question about the fans and what you did for Vegas this year, it is the one-year anniversary. Like, what can you say about your team and what it did for the city?
Well, I think you look at the things that this team continued to do to represent something so much bigger than just football. And, Officer Garcia and Officer Drum are vital parts of our team and our family, and very special to have them here today with us. Our team knows that, and, you can go a lot of different layers to everything that went into this year, and then, the things that the individual stories that go into this team and organization. And, someday they'll have a reunion for this team, and guys will be old, and they'll come back and be able to have a lot of great memories.
Hard to keep perspective right after a game like this, but what was it like to compete in a game where it's two Mountain West teams, the winner, whoever wins goes to the college football playoff, in a sport where often schools like these were not afforded that chance?
What was the question? I'm sorry. I mean, I heard the part about going to the playoffs, but what was the actual question?
Yeah, what was it like to coach in a game? There's really never been a game like this before, where two Group of 5 schools go in knowing if they win, they're going to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, I think eventually, the Power 4 Group of 5, that descriptive word will be gone. It's just who's the best 12 teams or 14 or 16, whatever they expand to. Obviously, having the opportunity the first year of what it looked like, I think that creates hope for a lot of different organizations and teams. And, I don't know where Boise will end up in the seeding, but good luck to anybody that's going to come here and thinks they're going to win the game. I think they're one of the best teams in college football right now. It's a great environment to play in, very tough for the visiting team. And I think they will do a great job representing the winner of this game. And they'll make some noise, and they're built to make a run. So I've fortunately or unfortunately been in championship games before and have come up on the wrong end of them. So you use those things as motivation, how you can continue to move your organization forward, what you need to do to find a way to get back to a game like this and then win it. So, again, I told the team afterwards a number of things, but one of them was very proud of them, thankful for the work that they've put in, the things that they have done every single day, their habits. I mean, they changed the narrative on what our program was from when we started to where we are today. So, very thankful for them.
Coach, specifically these three, how have they impacted you and this program?
Yeah, look, everybody's got a story on how they ended up here. And Jack was at Buffalo. I think maybe some of the unsung hero part of what this team is a guy like Jack. I mean, he went in and played every single game, started at center, was tremendous in his role, a great teammate. Jackson transferred from Arkansas, and and really the heart and soul of our organization on the things he did and continues to do to set the standard on what it's supposed to be. And then Haj from Campbell University and came in and has an infectious personality. All three tremendous young men, all graduates, and they will be great leaders. I think all three have an opportunity to play at the next level. When football is over for them, they will be very strong husbands, fathers, and any person that decides to hire them in whatever role that is, they will make the organization better the day they walk in the door.
What are you most proud of when you look at this season?
Well, I think the ability for guys to continue to do everything we asked. And you look at what the group ended up becoming. Hard to really put that into words right now for me, and I apologize for that. But just, everything that they did, the things that we asked them to do, the way that they were always hungry for more, and just the way that the willingness to work and prepare and really galvanize at a team. There's a lot of things that, I challenged our younger players in our organization earlier this week to be able to look at examples of older guys because they've set the standard on what it's supposed to look like. And, that's a great thing for any team when your best players are also your hardest workers. And that's what we had this year.
Any further questions for Coach? With that?
Thanks, guys. I do want to thank the Mountain West Conference for putting on a great event in the championship game. I want to thank you guys for doing the job that you do covering college football and specifically our team on telling a story about the individuals that we have within the team and our program. Thanks for your work and keep it up. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yep, thank you.